Sunday in front of the hardware store. No, I forgot. The concept didn't exist for Arue, Arara and Koiro, and it was actually day off for the rest of the wards. The area was overflowing with people. Okay. The three of them, intent on helping out with Kokoro's shopping, moved sluggishly through the plaza with Arue taking the lead. But if this is... Huh. Okay. Her face was dark. Blue lines straight down the side of her head. Panic eyes. She repeated the same phrase with her face dropped down. As it seems like Haru had revived, she instead placed her hands on Arara's shoulders, as if to plead with her. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it's her again. Wonder if there aren't any good scoops lying around. Ah, perfect timing, Miss Dark History. Yeah, don't worry about that. Oh, I see. You're the party... You are with your party members today. So tell me, what kind of embarrassing games do you guys play? Let me get a snapshot of it on my... There it is. She stared into my... into the insolent girl's eyes. Yeah, you wanted the proof. There it is. And it somehow did not work on you. For whatever reasons. I don't think I mentioned this on the, like, recording on the video before. But I wonder, like, if her, like, power, the taming skill, have not only the maximum level and the amount of people, but also like the lowest level maximum that she can like actually use it, and that's why Arue was like immune to this, because she's like below the threshold. I wonder if like that could be the case. You think that's possible? You can let me know. She snapped her fingers. Come on. She broke into an animated dance right there on the spot with a snap of her fingers. She did that. No even like voice commands. That's kinda insane. She moonwalked over to the nearby shopper. The shopper looked extremely confused. But the shopper quickly became enthralled by the tamed girl's performance. What's up, brother? You got fired up here? Another person joined her. My brother's pumping, man. More people begin to join in. Okay. Just created a chain reaction. Dance music starts flowing out from somewhere. Of course. The gallery was getting hyped up as well. A group of 40 people did a thriller dance. Paper Girl, of course, was right in the center of all of it. She finished it with the MJS shout. Exactly nothing. Hey you got some nice moves. You know, as my soul has felt so fulfilled, man. It's like my youth passion has been reignited, you know. Pretty much. Nah. I just made her dance. Like, the rest is the fault of the universe. Oh, and the music stopped. Great. With a snap of her finger. She's Thanos. She's just constantly snapping her fingers. She snapped her fingers again. Huh? She returned to the normal. Let's have another dance, baby. Huh? That looks fun. Wow. Oh my god. I did not expect any of them to just like ask her to be brainwashed. What? Arara's on all the board here. Okay. Okay. Converging consciousnesses. And she got all depressed again. She was bummed out. Wow, you're counting too fast for a second. She looked as if she had spotted a sea roach. She ended up even more bummed out. Yeah. When you're going to question that? Are you going to finally question that? You almost questioned that before, but you'd never ask her about this. Is it just because you train hard, or you also have an ability? Okay, she also have ability, 100%. She's hiding this, yep. Just instantly goes on the fence. She doesn't want anyone to know. Just avoided the topic. One explanation later. Okay. Indeed, the philosophy assignment required the synchronization of the minds. When they first began living together, they were far from synchronized. How about now, though? As always, Arue's lack of tolerance for Arara eccentricity made her reject her. As for Arara, she seems more concerned with the fate of the world than philosophy. I mean, it's a philosophy itself, I guess. Koiro held a neutral stance between the two of them, but otherwise acted passively. Such was the status quo. A sigh escaped Arue's lips. They only had 2 tries left. Just 2. At this rate, they would get forcibly deported back to their own homes. Back to that sweet, muddy swamp. Hell yeah, let's go play. Glance. Okay. Yeah, she's going baited again. Yep. So easy. Okay. You're just easy to bait. She collapsed onto the floor as if she were witnessing the tragedy of Dohna. What? What's the... I know the game that exists, like, it's called Dohna Dohna or something like that, right? Don't know much about this though. But what is the tragedy of Dohna in general? It's like some kind of like title I should know or something. Yep. Perfect synchronization. Sure you do. Of course they are playing. Of course. Wow. Of course they're just going to use the money for this. 1 hour later. Yep, her soul just left. I think like I should reduce Arue audio. She's like way too loud, I think. Actually, maybe not. Should be fine. Maybe. Yeah, should be fine. She sided herself. She sided, resigned herself to her fate. They went to the amusement center without even stopping to drop off their bags. Inside the large building, they found themselves surrounded by many types of machines. In every era, arcade games had always possessed a certain mysterious kind of appeal. Music games, metal games, the clink of coins falling from exchange machines, and the hum of the mechanical motors. The combined ensemble of all those sounds seemed more fun than any conversation. Even people who didn't play games at home would get drawn in by the play's atmosphere. Needless to say, as Arue and her group were all at the appropriate age, Koiro tried her hand at the crate game and was failing spectacularly at it. I mean, it's kinda a scam, so yeah. I can't blame you for that. Nah, it's just a scam. And with that, she began her 13th attempt. Failure. The panda fell on top of the mountain of stuffed animals. 14th attempt shortly followed. System gave you 6 tries for 500 monies. She looked dead serious. Inserting her credits, she increased her numbers of tries to 19. Jesus. Was she this hell-bent on getting that panda? Was Koiro the embodiment of desire? If you were to describe her now, then yes, she was. Even then, normally frugal Koiro was overcome by her attachments to this panda. But why? Because the game was simple. It was the game that took about 10 seconds per try. The strength of one feeling when beating 10 seconds of their life away was directly related to the amount of time they had beforehand to think about it. What kind of philosophy is that? The price angle and weight, the contact points of the crane arm, the entry angle, the mental image of success, they spent several minutes thinking about it. It all culminated in the 10 seconds that followed. Plain rules, like this, always contained element of addiction. Such was the iron rule of gambling. When designing anything with the gamble element, the first thing was to make sure the learning curve was low. in order to relax personal resistance to gambling, using anime characters on the packaging was useful. Adding cute mascots also helped. Jesus. Crane games were supposed to be just for amusement, but the cute panda would reduce one recurrence to put money in. And the game fast pace temporarily led one's brain down the road of addiction. This made it a form of a gambling. Yeah. Meanwhile... Oh god. You're going to go broke. Oh god. That's not good. Wasn't she kinda going overboard with this though? Okay. Okay, yeah, she can use some ability. She's using ability to grab the panda, what the fuck? And she's glowing. She goes 20% Super Saiyan now. Her body began to glow in a dim light. Okay, yep, definitely something. She crouched down. Okay. Yeah, that's what we just did. Yep. Okay. Shifted her up with ease. Surprise. Okay. Failure. Cursed panda. The other two were trying to send positive waves her way. As a result? Hell yeah. Of course, sure. Thanks. Or gave her a tight hug. If you could just synchronize like this while giving the answer to Holo. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Huh? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my god, she just want one for each of them. That's actually wholesome. Though they're going broke. Oh! Jung and Freud. Okay. Let's see.
そうね。この間私が取ったパンダさん、ユングの分も取ってあげたいのだけど。
Okay, but the machine is occupied, I see.
お姉様、うちあいつらに文句言ってきます。
いいのよ、ユング。
でもずるいですよ。ずっと占領して。
いいじゃない。仲良く遊んでいるだけなのだから。ほら、見てごらんなさい。
まあ、すっごい楽しそうですけど。
Yeah.
それじゃあ、次にあの子たちの手を見て。
Oh, that they have no seals, okay.
シールがない。
そういうことなのよ、ユング。だから。
Yeah, don't bully them.
いいの。
Let them be.
そう？それじゃあ、今日はおやすみ。
Oh my god.
ゆっくり。
お姉様。
Can we follow their road somehow?
だから、もう少し手前だと言った。あららはそう言った。
That's why music was silent, because it was away from them. Because this music is like from them. Oh my god. Okay. Sure.
わかってますけど、これ結構操作が難しいんですよ。
あるね。操作変わろっか。
Oh, she wants to get it by herself.
失敗したら交代でもう一度だけ。
I mean, it's much excitement. The allocated time inevitably came to an end.
それでは皆さん、
Okay. The three of them gathered around the table in the living room.
パンダさんダッシュ作戦の成功と私たちの前途を祝して
Okay.
乾杯。
Ah. The synchronization is on peak right now. Nice, that's pretty good. Awesome.
乾杯。
チアーズ。
Because she must be different. They toasted to the cheap glasses they bought from Tyson.
はあ、おいしい。労働の後のコーラは全身に染み渡るうまさ
ポテチも開けるね。
ですね。コーラにはやっぱり当てがないといけませんね。
Okay.
では、
あらら、違うよ。
What?
みんなで食べるときはこう。
Oh?
ほう。
Different way of opening the package?
手焼け。初めて生で見ました。
How the party opening looks like? Wait. You mean like horizontally, so it's like kind of like bigger space? Is that what they mean?
そうなの？
確かにこれなら食べやすい。影キャラの私としてはプチ感動ですよ。
そっか。感動できてよかったね。あるえ。
まあ感動だなんて大げさに聞こえちゃったかもしれないですけどね。これが実際リアルな感想だったり。
Also, that's a nice, like, kind of heartwarming background music here. I like
ぶっ
it.
ちゃけ私、小中とぼっちでしたから。
Wow.
意外だね。あるえは友達とか
私がそんなとんでもないですよ。クラス内ヒエラルキー上位の方々がメインキャラだとしたら、私なんてただの漫画だったらきっとクラスにすらいないですよ。街の風景に後ろ姿だけとか、そんな感じ。
I would have been included, so you haven't even tried to talk anyone about manga. I see. Just made assumptions. She made a faint smile, then suddenly snapped out of it. Why am I talking about this? She never intended to mention her past. Arue had intended to seal it away until she reached the end of the road to becoming a government employee. So, why was she talking about it right now? She raised her glass and emptied it.
いい飲みっぷりだね。ハチスカさん、もう一杯。
あるえ。ちょっとペースが早いんじゃ。
That's too much cola!
そんなこと。
Her face had turned red. Are you sure you bought cola? She says they have no tolerance for alcohol, so depending on the mood, they could easily get drunk of cola. Are you fucking kidding me? Imagine that! When I think like nothing can surprise me in this world anymore, god damn it. Imagine getting drunk of cola. What the hell? Are you
こ
serious?
んな夜だし。
Arara's down. Also down hers is one go. As did Koiro.
ハチスカさん、何ですかそのマスコットチックな声は。小色さんは生クリームよりも生っちょろい乙女っ子だから。
Three different laughs mixed in together.
そうだ。ちょっと待っててくれるかな。
Hmm?
どこ行くんですか？始まったばっか。これ南越谷先生の単行本じゃないですか。
うん。この間、ある絵に漫画借りたでしょ。
Oh, okay.
あれが面白かったから。
ああ、そういえば漫画買ったって言ってましたよね。うんうん、いいですね。いいですね。これは初心者におすすめの作品ですよ。
南越谷先生、面白いよね。
誰それ？あなた知らないんですか？週刊誌、月刊誌合わせて
God of manga.
20本連載中。漫画のゴッドの2つ名を持つ
And there we go, like hyperactive Arue talking about manga for weeks.
南越谷。
ピロリ？お腹の中で悪さするやつ？
Wait, what?
あなたぶっ殺しますよ。
テンションが過激派のそれに。けど、そんな同胞のワイルドで素敵。
あー、わかりました。わかりましたとも。手前味噌ながら私、南越谷先生については少しばかり造形が深いと。
いや、
Okay.
別に興味ないから。
そう訴える相手に自分を押し付けまくってきたあなたがわがまま言わないの。いいですか？南越谷先生のお書きになる作品には
漫画なんて誰が描いても一緒じゃん。
Oh, Arara, I don't think you read a lot of manga. She fell over backwards, chair and all.
あなた、私を殺す気なの？
Okay.
さん、笑い事じゃないですよ。半人半用ごときに漫画界のゴッド、いや、漫画という文化そのものを侮辱されたんですよ。
たかが漫画で戦争とは、同胞っては好戦的。
Wow.
戦争映画のアメリカのよう。
上等ですよ。藤崎さん、そのホーリーファックな態度、私の熱い漫画論で根っこから変えてみせますよ。
They always like go like random text like this. What the hell?
そもそも漫画というものは
And she went on and on about the origins of manga, about how before the advent of authority seals there were a lot of, more people who worked as manga artists. She went on and on about the nationalization of manga industry and the misery of those remaining artists, about the famous works in the Renaissance period that followed. She went on and on about the glorious coming of the god of manga world, about the period of brilliance that continues even to this day. She went on and on about joy, sorrow, hope, and despair, about the meaning of love, the evil known as justice. Muramasa? And the order known as evil, about the kindness, strictness, and the grandest of the Father. Evil known as justice, order known as evil. What about Aro had experienced, imagined, and learned despite not knowing anything herself? And she went on and on.
前に漫画というものは人類の生んだ最高の文化なんです。
なるほど。確かに同胞の漫画への情
Yep.
熱は本物で。
Just like yours for, I don't know, destroying the Poison Tower and the World Dominator, right?
藤崎さん、分かってくれたんですね。私、嬉しいです。
ピロリ何がしへの思いの強さもね。
だからポロリ、もう本当に分かってんのかな。
I don't know what she means, but by Hirori. Can someone like explain this to me in the comments, maybe, if you're watching this? Does anyone of you know what she means by Hirori being bad for your stomach or whatever? I don't know.
で、そこまで漫画について造形深いから
何がです？
同胞のダークヒストリー。いわゆる
Oh my god.
オリジナル漫画。
Arara figured it out. We know that you at least can draw, so yeah, safe to assume that you made some manga before.
私読んでみたい。
やだな。ないって言ってるじゃないですか。
Yeah.
っていうかもう、なんか私眠くない。
逃げないに。
ちょっとみんな飲みすぎですよ。もう4本負けてるじゃないですか。私もだけど。
あるお願い。
本当に存在しないかもしれないのに、そこまで
It might really not exist.
もうわかりました。ありますとも。私のダークヒストリー。
Okay.
その代わり笑ったら死ぬことに。
That will come for me.
私が
Wow.
その時は責任を持って自作漫画のお書き
Thanks, Sarara. After a momentary absence, she returned. It took a while. She opened it in her own room and spent some time squirming about in agony. Oh my god. Okay, what is this going to be? What is going to be?
お待たせしました。
Okay.
では早速拝見させていただきましょうか。
Let's take a look. Indeed. Let's see. What's her dark history manga? Haruo sheepishly opened her manga, spreading it out on the table.
なんか本格的。
Okay. She sort of expected it to be a notebook or something. Instead, it was drawn on dedicated manga manuscript paper. The B4 sheet paper was hard, with light blue rectangular borders printed on it. They were designed to prevent the drawings from being cut off when the manuscript was converted to a book. Haruo manga was also drawn to fit within those boundaries.
情報の書いた冒険活劇。
Hmm.
あららの心も躍ろうというもの。
She's so going to be like manga artist. It was about the grand adventure, but rather the life of 4 girls in a school club. However, Haruo was unable to correct her and simply sat there squirming. Tension? Haruo felt as if her entire body had become a mass of tightened wires. Current Haruo reading, through each page with a serious expression. Haruo was using both hands to warm up her glass, but she occasionally still glanced at their faces. She shouldn't have talked about Mr. Minami Koshigaya. She shouldn't have talked so passionately about manga. Not because she wouldn't have had to show them her work. Compared to a professional, her drawing skills felt incredibly lacking. I mean, that's why they are called professional. Compared to those deep, carefully worded narratives, Haruo's own lines felt incredibly juvenile. Compared to those wide, endless words, her story about club she'd never even participated in felt beyond unrealistic. It was embarrassing. Plain embarrassing. She felt like crying. After all, even calling this childish manga a product felt like she was overstepping her boundaries. It was merely the result of Haruo blindly letting her passion run wild through her pen about a year. So she made this in a year, huh? At the time, her peers were so focusing on their future prospects. Would they simply drop it, calling it silly? Would they giggle at it, giving no other form of response? Maybe they wouldn't respond at all, and would simply smile awkwardly. This was no good. How would it go? That response led to just one word.
これ続きないの？
Oh, they wanted more. Nice. Good job.
途中で終わってしまっている。続きプリーズ。
Yeah. Nice.
続きはまだ書いてないです。
Oh, what was that flashback? That was her school, probably? No, that's not true. She silently adjusted herself. She simply decided not to write it. She promised herself that she would never write again. Oh, wow. Okay. Not until she paid for the crimes she had committed in the past. But...
いつ続き書くの？
Hmm.
早く続きが読みたいよ。
She's getting motivation.
かな。
Finally someone accepted her, huh? Perhaps it was. Perhaps she could write the rest of the story.
そうですね。いつか書くかもしれませんね。
すっごく続きが気になってるんだ。綾香はちゃんと辰巳に謝れたのかな。でも今は続き言わないでね。自分の目で読みたいから。
いつ書く？世界統括者倒したら？
それは絶対に違いますから。そうですね。やるべきことをやったらですかね。
Hmm. Aro had things she had to get done. Indeed, she had a debt she needed to repay. It was her past. She strained her family finances. She had tried to become a respectable adult, but ended up like this. She felt like she felt the need to repay that debt in full. Crime and punishment went hand in hand. That was the reason for her re-evaluation, and the purpose of this entire room share. As such, the continuation of her manga had to be after she graduates.
電気消しますよ。
ラーちゃん。
Oh. Darkness. Rustle, rustle. Arara crawled out from the underneath the bed.
どうしたんですか？眠れないんですか？
Is she like just normally sleep under our bed like constantly, like every night? I just realized that. It's just like common thing for them now.
まあ、
She just
あららは夜行性なので。
she's like me. I'm nocturnal too.
いつも私より早く寝き立ててるくせに。
夜行性だけど、たまには早く寝ようかと。
Yeah, same. Like after a few days of sleep deprivation, I just have to sleep.
それじゃあ定位置でお休みになればよろしいかと思いますが。
Arara continued standing in front of the bed. She held her stuffed animal behind her and was swaying from side to side.
ないんですか？
どう？
Oh?
今日は一緒に寝ても。
Why so sudden?
お断りします。
She just happily nope.
どうして今日に限って
Yeah.
一緒に寝たいだの？
さっき、
Hmm?
さっき、同胞の好きな漫画を
Aww.
彼が描いても一緒。
She feels sorry.
それは言い過ぎたような。
ああ、まあガチンときましたね。マイペースなのはいいけど、人の好きなものにあの言い草はないかと。で、それが理由ですか？
Nod.
つまり謝りたいってこと？でもそれなら面と向かって謝れ。
She moved over to the side and made some space.
だけですよ。
And with that, Arara burrowed into the bed without hesitation.
本当に猫みたいな人ですね、あなたは。
Okay then. Well then, Aru and Arara going to sleep. Yeah. Arara have like the only person here that have like actually like pajamas probably. Like Aru just was like sleeping in like tracksuit. She made a light giggle.
ちょっと、くっつきすぎじゃないですか？
Of course, it's Arara. She reflexively turned her back to her. Arara pushed her forehead against Aru's back. Aww. Arara's usual pride was washed clean away, just like that.
同胞のぬくもりに包まれて
Suddenly felt uncomfortable. Arara may be into Arue.
前々から聞こう
I mean, she's behaving like that usually, but who knows?
あなた
She just straightforward asked her.
ビアン
Wow. Confused? She parroted back the word.
何それ
わからないんですか
Wow. Wow. This series is so unhinged. Seriously. From time to time it became serious just to become like that. She turned around and faced her.
知らないとおかしいこと
いや、まあ概念としては知らないとおかしいいですかビアンっていうのは
She started to explain but then stopped.
ちょっと待ってくださいよこれって要は自分のことを好きかどうか
Yeah, pretty much.
じゃないですか下手に踏み込んだら私の方がビアン認定食らってしまうんじゃ
Who knows? Maybe.
朗報ビアン
Okay. She popped her head out from under the covers. They were facing each other. For some reason, she could move. Her heart began to race.
なんで高鳴ってるの意味わからない意味わからないつまりビアン女の子のことを好きな女の子ということ
そんなの朗報なんだから好きに決まってる
Yeah, I don't think you grasped the concept, Arara.
多分ニュアンスが違って
Yeah.
いわゆるその恋愛感情
She just realized. Oh my god, frustrated Arara. Oh my god, she just.
夜間の沸騰
Ah. Wow. Okay, that's the cutest Arara ever.
やっぱり好きですからなんかこっちが冷めちゃいましたよはいはい寝ましょうね
おいおいおいおいおい
おやすみ
Okay, that was amazing. Oh wow. I never thought I would see frustrated Arara. Okay, that was new. The two of them turned around and faced away from each other.
普段あんなに挑戦としてるくせにいきなりテンパっちゃって
Wow.
普段からずっとこうなら可愛げあるのにね
They closed their eyes and drifted off into a peaceful sleep. Slowly over time, the two girls shuffled closer to each other. There was no more thing to add. Those girls, they completely forgotten about their assignment, hadn't they? Yeah, they had 2 days to deliver the answer and they haven't done this today, so there's 1 day left only. That night, without anyone realizing it, their synchronization rating began to rapidly increase. And so, on that fated morning... Oh? I don't know why he's being so frustrated. Oh. The living room. Okay, and the next morning in the next episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for being with me. I will see you in the next episode of Chuusotsu. Yeah, Arue finally got recognition for her manga drawing skills. Her friends wants more of her manga. And Arara wants a piece of Arue, it seems, but she was not aware of this. Anyway, thank you for watching. Go see you in the next one. Click the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and from Pocket Watch, this is going out.